Hi, this is James Scott with Board on the Bayou. In this episode, I'm going to be reviewing the game expansion for Spirit Island called Branch and Claw. If you have this, this is another one of those fantastic expansions that don't break the game. It just adds to the game. It comes with additional power cards. It comes with both minor and major. It adds about 30% of those. It adds 2 new characters with whole new unique play styles. It adds these different tokens, which will affect the invader. You can use these to affect the invaders. If you have the basic and you flip the board over and you're wondering what the little paw was and for the beast and that, that's what it is. That's for this expansion. They had actually thought ahead of time whenever they did the original game of what to put in, knowing what was coming out. Probably the best thing that they really put into this game with this expansion is the event cards. If you, like me, you found the game was predictable on some of the stuff on the AI, the way the AI played, these event cards just take that and throw it pretty much out the window. This is what it really needed in the base game. Oh man, this would, but the base game, I would probably, it would probably be about a 9. With the expansion, I would probably give it a 9.5 easily. The only reason why I'm lacking on a little bit, like I said before, is there's no inserter. It's kind of messy in there with a bunch of bags. I've got little jars that I put all my stuff in. But these events, they have the different types, and I'll show you when we go down to the board of the different types. But this is, if you have Spirit Island for the cost, this is a must buy. All right, this is Spirit Island Branch and Claw expansion for the Spirit Island. This is a fantastic, as I said, expansion. The different stuff that's been added to it is, well, you get your rule book explaining all the new abilities, all the new way the game works, because there has been some changes and some updates to the rules. Really well done. The comes complete with a really nice misprint here. The don't let this screw you up. These are the wilds, these are the disease. So this is a obvious misprint, which will screw you up if you don't know it the first time when you're first learning it, which one's which. But they explain on the back, explain the new token and the new turn order, because they've added a little bit to it and explained it a little bit better. In it, you're gonna also get this new board extension, nice little floating board. Scenarios, adversary sits here. You put your events here in your various different little tokens. Added 31 minor powers, which nearly doubles what comes in the base game, so adds a lot to it. 21 major powers. It'd be helpful if I grab the major powers. 21 major powers. Again, a lot of great abilities. Nearly doubles what you already had in the game. 2 new characters. Sharp Fangs Behind the Leaves and Keeper of the Forbidden Wilds. This is kind of a slow late game one. Not a big fan of his. He has a little mechanic that takes a little get used to in order to expand out reasonably well. He's moderate. He likes to use these wild tokens, and that's how he kind of spreads out. But he is kind of damaging to the Deshaun a little bit. He basically wants everybody off his lands. The Shark Fangs is obviously works with the beast tokens, another moderate one. I find he's just like that one Thunder Speaks, I believe her name is, in the base game, where she moves with the Deshaun. He's the same way, but with the beasts. Each comes with their four new cards. He's a 1/1, 0/1 on a cost, 3 slows and a fast. The big guy, 1, 1, 2, and a 3 cost. 3 slows and a fast. So they, but thankfully he can get a power reasonably quick. This guy obviously is a real low power one. The new types of tokens, you have your wilds, strife, disease, and beasts. The beasts themselves, by themselves, don't actually do anything. They're just tokens that go on the board, but there's a lot of new powers that uses the beasts, and obviously the new spirit uses those. Strife prevents a target from attacking, so it's kind of like a mini shield. There's a lot of cards with strife on there, so if that city is about to attack and you can't do anything to do it, you can put, if you can get a strife on him, then that city won't get attacked that turn, and then you remove that token. You just put the token under them. The vines prevent any expiration on a location, and the disease prevents any building on that location. So instead of building on a location, you remove the disease, or if you're an explorer, you remove the vine. So as you see, if you can kind of predict what's going to happen, you can put these tokens out there and slow down the invaders' expansions. So those are really nice additions. They add a nice little twist to your strategies. Also, too, in this box comes with some new scenarios. Comes with a new adversary, France. And probably the greatest part of this game, worth the purchase by itself, the event cards. I love this. These happen during the invader phase, right after the blighted phase, before the fear phase. These go off. I'm not gonna really spoil them because there's a lot of great ones, stories and stuff in here. But I'll show you that a lot of them will tell you blighted. If you're on a healthy island, this happens. To a blighted island, this happens. Or if you're in phase 1 here, phase 3 here, and then this happens. And there's some choose. They'll ask you, do you want to do this or this? And a lot of times they're not good choices. There are good stuff and bad stuff in here, and these can really throw your plans all out the window. So, because if you're figuring these invaders, you're looking up on the board and you see that they're going to ravage here next and build there next, and so you're kind of predicting there's a pretty good chance they're going to explore in the jungles next. These events can take those plans and throw them all out the window by either destroying what you had planned on using in the slow phase, or adding stuff that just screwed you up, or helping you out at times. I really can't say how much I love these, how much it added to the game. And let's see, that's blight cards, fear cards. Oh yeah, they also added blight cards. Those are in my in the base game. Add some more player aid cards to explain the new rules. So that's pretty much everything that comes with the expansion. This nice little box. Everything pretty much fits in the original box. Just bag it all up and let's stick it in there. This is James Scott with Boar on the Bayou, and this has been my review on Branch and Claw. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe below. Thank you.